2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, you'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony, and DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a five-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said, offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken fourth in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, in at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Bielitsa in at the center position. MP finds Curry, down to 5 on the shot clock. On the 3 off target. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. DeRozan passes to Williams.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Pass to Bielitsa. To the middle. Here's MP. Rebound collected by Levine. Outside, DeRozan. Over Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his strokes, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly. And what I like about MP, it's the confidence with which he plays. He feels like he can go at anyone in the league. And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. MP kicks to Green. Here's MP. The shot will not fall. And the Bulls going the other way now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
And we talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during a regular season.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Williams with the block. DeRozan against Wiggins. DeRozan's shot is off.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. There's an L. He checks in for Wiseman. Green comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Wiggins is checked in for Thompson. And MP subbed in for Jordan Poole. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. Williams comes in for Green. Levine's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. MP out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Feeds it to Vucevic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. MP passes to Green. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. From 13, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ball against Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Levine.
2 minutes.
Here's Vucevic in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
MP against White. Back to MP. Golden State moving the ball around. 3-pointer. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Curry.
I mean, there's no way. There's just a sliver of daylight, and there's 3 more.
Ball kicks to Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, easy call.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Chicago.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
And for some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Bielitsa. Looney comes in for Green. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And will be... time with the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
A baseline J. It's hauled in by MP.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, LaVine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Easy to be in awe of LaVine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G slam cam. And that one's good. Wiggins. Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Good on the triple.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's LaVine.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Timeout called the Warriors. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he's in a complete groove.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Chicago?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In at the small and power forward, it's Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with MP, and it's Bielitsa in at the 5 down low. Curry against Ball. Passes it to Green. To the paint. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Green. Levine's got 32 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for
Zach LaVine.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when you felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Some changes for Golden State. Wiseman's checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Damian Lee in for Stephen Curry. And a change for the Bulls. Bradley's checked in. Out to Lee. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Dosunmu, the pass to Brown. Tries it from 9. That shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over in the corner, Lee. MP outside. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brown against Iguodala. Brown feeling out a bit. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big